Hey guys, this is Comic Uno and Comic Frontline. Today I'm doing a review for Convergence Detective Comics issue 1, and this is the Convergence title I'm reviewing this week, and of course we're reviewing every Convergence title, so be sure to check out everyone's reviews on Comic Frontline. But let's get started. Let's talk about Convergence Detective Comics issue 1. This week was a weird week for Convergence, for me, because there's a lot of titles that I'm not totally into, but Detective Comics I thought would be interesting. We get to see, Helena Wayne, of the Earth 2 pre-New 52, and Dick Grayson, and Batman's dead in this universe, and of course Soviet Union Superman. I'm pretty sure that's the Red Sun Superman. I've never read Red Sun, but that's what I'm thinking that's where it's from. But yeah, Soviet Union Superman, he wants propaganda, and they're trying to do that under the dome. But once I get to the story, I'll talk more about that. Cover's cool, I guess. Like, at first glance, I'm like, oh, so it looks cool, whatever. But once you look at it more, you get to see, like, Dick Grayson, like, squinting there. It's a little weird, the cover. I'd say Dick is the weirdest in the cover. Helena's okay, and, you know, it's a bit darker, but, it's a weird cover. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we get to see that the dome, of course, is under Earth 2 pre-New 52, and this is actually in Soviet Union, not in Gotham, so that's a little bit different from what we've been seeing. So it's in Moscow, the USSR, and Superman doesn't have his powers, but he still wants everyone in the Soviet Union to believe he has his powers, so they play propaganda throughout the whole entire, almost the whole issue. Like, they put lines on him to pretend that he's flying, just to show, yeah, Superman does exist. And one thing I actually really enjoyed about this issue was that they said they were the ones who put the dome over them. That way they said, oh yeah, we're in control, don't worry guys, this is all part of the plan. But really they're just hiding everything from the people, which is just very interesting to see, especially for the time period they're trying to portray here with the Soviet Union and Superman, and the time period that Red Sun was based on. Other half of the story was with Helena and Dick Grayson, and they're just trying to figure out how to get out of the dome and to live life without really pretty much both their fathers, even though Dick Grayson saw Bruce as more of a father figure, and Helena, that was actually her father. They're still dealing with Bruce not being around. So what do I think of the issue as a whole? As you can tell, I really enjoyed the Superman stuff. I thought that was really interesting. But the Dick Grayson and Helena stuff, I just wasn't really interested in. I've never previously read this universe before, and I wasn't into it. I thought it was a little weird. What I thought was really weird is how they connected the Superman and Dick Grayson and Helena story. It didn't feel connected at all until the end. They feel very separate in story. You could hardly even tell that they're in the same universe and dealing with the same thing. But one thing that really brought this book down was the artwork. There's too much shading on everyone's faces. Too many lines. Like right here, this is actually a perfect example. Just way too much shading. You could not see the detail on anyone's faces. And I just did not like it at all. Lacking detail, not working for me. So that's something that really brought the book down for me. Even though I thought the Superman stuff had a lot of potential and had some interesting themes with this issue, a lot of the character stuff were off. And I think especially because you're reading a Detective Comics book, you don't expect to get more Superman and enjoy Superman more than the Batman characters. So for me, as a Detective Comics book, I thought this was lacking a lot. Even though there's some glimmers of hope and some potential, I don't think they're going to really redeem themselves in one issue. So for me, Convergence Detective Comics gets 2 stars. The artwork just did not work here, and even though there were some positives, very small positives, there's just a lot of things that bogged down this book. So Convergence Detective Comics issue 1 for me gets 2 stars, sadly. But of course, I'll have another Convergence review next week for Comic Frontline, also covering Convergence on my channel, and of course, Comic Uno episode today, which will be uploaded. Will have all the Convergence titles that I read also. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this issue. This is Comic Uno and Comic Frontline. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, like Father Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. See you guys later.